here. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Kimmy. Kimmy, I ain't talked with you in a long time. You either, Janika. How y'all doing? Let me get myself situated right here. Let's see if I could do that. Yep, okay. Hey, y'all. What's going on? I got so much to talk about, y'all. I know I look a little dusty, but I'm tired. I know I miss you too, Janika. I need y'all. I need y'all today. Y'all therapy, and I need some therapy today. I need some therapy today, okay? I need some therapy today. Um, okay, I'm all set right here. I need some therapy today. What y'all doing this weekend? This holiday weekend, y'all. What y'all doing? Whew. I ain't doing nothing. That's what I'm doing is nothing. Cause I don't want to. But I think 4th of July I'm gonna do something, but I ain't doing nothing this week. This here. There go Mo. Hey Mo. That's my girl Mo. Cannot wait to hear what 911 you putting out. What information? Listen. I'm talking about, we're going to talk about them dating apps. See, Kimmy, you ain't got to worry about that because you got your peoples. Janika, I don't know if you single or not, but I'm talking about these old raggedy date apps. I'm going to wait till some more people's get in here. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know I drink water a lot, right? But every now and then I want something that got some flavor to it. So I've been trying these zero sugar pops. They wasn't that good, right? This one is a good one. This is A&W root beer, zero sugar. It's good. This is about the third one I tried. It's good. Hey, sis. Love you, boo-boo. What's going on? How you and all the babies? That's my sister-in-law. Always and forever. Always. You know what? I meant to call you about some gossip. I'm going to have to call you. I just be busy. Some chitty chat I wanted to talk about. Not really gossip, just chitty chat. Just some chitty chat I wanted to talk about. Y'all know, listen. Now, I'm still on the quest to find me a church, right? And I'm going to this church tomorrow, the one I went to the first time, y'all, and they was over with when I got there. So they start at 9:30, not 11 o'clock. Since the pandemic, a lot of these churches don't start at 11 o'clock no more. They start at, hey, nephew, where you been, nephew? Nephew, I need you. Yeah. Nephew, I need you. I need all y'all. I need all y'all. That's what I need. I need all y'all. And I'm going to this church. I'm going to see what it's give. Because you got to sign up. Got to have your vaccination shot. Got to have your mask, which I ain't mad at none of that. But I want to see what it give. They better be singing when I go up in here. Because I ain't went nowhere yet and they sing good enough for me. Nowhere near. Corey, what you been doing? Where you at? Y'all good, Shar? Yeah, I'm so excited. Oh my God. I need a team, y'all. I swear to God, I need a team. That's all right. I got it. I got it. Anyway. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I don't like the way this sitting or something. It's something about this I ain't liking. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's something about it I ain't like. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I'm talking about the dating apps. But what about, hey, y'all, what about the dude? What about the Negro with the 30 kids? Corey, you heard about that? He had 30 kids and thought that was cute, cool, and thought it was cute. 30 kids. 30 kids. Now, I done met some folks who say they got 22, 21 brothers and sisters, but 30, you just stop to think at 10, 15, 20, 25. You ain't say, woo, 25, that's enough. You just gonna keep on having raw sex, huh? And anybody that's messed with him, yeah, they say 34. Hey, Patty Cake. Listen, we talking about right now, we talking about the dude with the 30 kids. I want to know y'all take on that. Listen, for me, even when I was 20, 30s, 40s, I didn't like dudes with kids. I don't want you to have no kids. Hey, Mignard. I didn't want you to have no kids. I prefer you not to. And then one time my sister said, well, you got kids and dudes look out for you. Yeah, but that's their choice. I don't want you to have none. Because I need all your time and money and all that to myself. I know that's selfish, but yeah. But 30, if right now, if I meet a dude and he got one that's underage, I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him. yeah, that's what somebody was saying in the comments. Like, first of all, if I meet you and you tell me, I'll be like, hey, how you doing? You know, you got kids? Yeah, I got kids. So how many kids you got? I got 3. How many kids you got? 30. 30? I'm going to look at the nigga like he crazy and go on about my business. Because you obviously don't make good decisions. That's number one. You're not a good decision maker. And I need a good decision maker in my life. You can't be around me and you making poor ass decisions like that. Ooh, I'm cussing. They going to penalize me. But anyway, 30 kids, 11 baby mamas. Hey, kid. Who's that? Hey, Carrie. Yeah, I just started. We talking about right now, we talking about the dude with the 30 kids. Did you see that? The dude with the 30 kids? And he a truck driver. But see, he just a truck driver. I did the numbers, right? I did the numbers. For the 30 kids, if he pay $100 a week, that's bare minimum basic. Food, you know, they got to eat. Kids eat a lot. They eat more than you have to clothe them. $100 minimum. Let me do the math again. This is how much he need to make just for the kids. So he got 30 kids, and he need $100 a week. That's what I'm saying. I'm the judge. That's what I'm saying. $100 a week, 400. That's $3,000 a week. Now we're gonna times that times 4. That's for the month. That's $12,000 for the month, and then we're gonna do another 12. That's $144,000 for the year, just for the kids. We ain't talking about where he live. He probably live with one of them, but his own needs and what he got to do with himself. He need about $200,000. He need $250,000 just to live. He a truck driver. He ain't making that money. He making good money for the average person with 1 or 2 kids, but with 30, no. Making it happen. Okay. Yeah, that's too many kids. Thanks, Corey. I'm glad it is. I'm glad about that, the shirt. I got more shirts, y'all, but I think everybody that's on here now has a shirt. Patty Cake, you got your shirt? Make it happen for yourself. Because what I'm going to do is, when I get a website, I'm going to put them on there. So he's got the 30 kids, child. I'm like, and he got mad. This is how I got hip to him. He was going off and it went viral. He got mad because people were saying stuff in his comments. Now he has taken his social media off. He don't have that no more. It's gone, right? But he was mad because people were saying stuff. He put a picture up of his kids and it looked like a baseball team or 2, right? Yeah, of course he'll quit his job. That's what my youngest son father did that. He went to school for welding. And he was making good money. Now, he had other kids before mine. But because it was me, he didn't want to pay me child support. He quit his job. He quit his whole job and started washing cars, sweeping floors, doing a whole bunch of dumb stuff. He cut off his nose to spite his face. Yeah. So, you know, he might. But, you know, now he's on the spotlight. And I was told that some of the baby mamas is upset because they didn't want nobody to know who they was, but okay, Patricia, you Patty Cake. All Patricias is Patties anyway. I like Patty. I like that name, Patty. I used to watch. I ain't gonna say what I used to watch because I'm gonna tell you how old I am. But so y'all, I'm talking about dating apps, right? Now, dating apps. Since I've been single, I have tried them. Now I do know people, I do know success stories. That's the reason why I tried them, because in Cleveland, you know, I sell stuff, and I would meet ladies, and they would tell me they met their husband and their boyfriend, their fiance, their boo, they whatever, on a dating site. I was still with some. I was like, oh, wow, you know, not thinking much of it because I'm thinking they could be crazy. You know, I'm thinking they crazy or whatever, right? So, but you can meet a crazy person right at the store. I done met plenty of them. So anyway, I knew about the dating apps, right? And when I first got single, I might have tried it out. I can't remember. I did. I tried Black People Meet, right? But you had to pay for that one. It wasn't worth the little money. Whatever it was, it wasn't worth it, right? So I got off that. But didn't think no more about it. But I'm telling you, the one that I thought was going to be a winner is the Facebook dating app. I discovered that during the pandemic. I think it came during the pandemic, right? Listen, me and a couple of my girlfriends that are on it. I've had some girlfriends that are on there. They've been off. They like, girl, don't get off of there, right? All of my friends in all of the different cities have the same, we all have the same thoughts about the dating app, right? Now, I still, because I'm a hopeless romantic, I still believe in it. It just ain't work for me. Because I've known women, one of my subscribers, my girl down here, Latoya, she just got married. She met hers on the Facebook dating app. My coworker in Cleveland, my guy, hey Neat, my guy, he met his girl on Facebook, and he lived in South Carolina. She lived in Cleveland. They was going back and forth for about a year or something. And then one time he said, I ain't going back, and he got a job where I work at, and we became good friends. They just got married, I want to say Christmas. They had a destination wedding. But they met on Facebook. I know quite a few couples who've met. It just ain't worked for me. Now, for me, what I think about it, and I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but what I think about it is, at first I would say, well, maybe my eye's bad. Maybe I ain't looking right or something. But the conversations is what blow it for them with me, right? But I think these guys, for the most part, are the throwbacks. They the rejects. They the ones that nobody want. And they can play make-believe on the keyboards until you start asking. Like me, I ask the questions like, where you live, who you live with. Y'all know the rules. Who you live with. Do you have your own money? Do you have a car? I'm talking to you to see if you got good sense. Do you believe in God? Do you vote? That's just the basics, right? A lot of times, they don't have none of them. They might check one box out of all of them. Maybe two. Maybe two, right? And what I'm finding is, and I got friends of different ages, what I'm finding is these dudes, I know a couple of dudes, matter of fact, who get on these apps, they look nice, right? And they got habits, right? And put it like that. They got habits, right? They look nice, they probably dress nice. They got habits. And they go from state to state looking for somebody, right? And the one guy I know, one guy I just recently talked to, and he go wherever they at. If somebody give him good conversation, he trying to get there, right? And so he said he went to this lady house, and he was going to move in with her. He had never met her, but they had plans to live together. But he ain't like the way her house looked. Now, here you come with your little plastic bag or whatever you got. And I said, you was going to live with her? You could come in to live with her? They was not live with her. They were going to get a place together. They were going to sign a lease. That's what they were going to do. Now, I take that back. They were going to get a place together. But they didn't know each other. They just been talking on the phone. They were going to get a place together. Yeah, everyone do. Hey, Al, they do. Listen, I am so honest. And I said, well, maybe I need to quit being honest, but I don't know how to do nothing but be honest and be who I am, right? But people will, once you ask the questions, a lot of guys don't like you to ask questions, right? I was talking to this guy the other day, and he said, well, don't ask me nothing about my ex. I don't really care about your exes in particular, but I would like to know why y'all break up, how long y'all was together. Those are important things to know. You know, if you're trying to see somebody or date somebody, you have to vet them. Just like a job or anything else you're doing. You can't just be going in there all willy-nilly, right? And a lot of these guys are married. Yeah, that's what he said. He don't pull out. Like you, that's what made the people go off on him. Because he said that. He said, y'all talking about I'm weak. My pull-out game ain't weak. I just don't pull out. Like, that was even dumber. You should have just went with what you should have just went with what they was talking about. Because that made you look real dumb. Real dumb. Ain't gonna lie, I do something like that. I can hold my own though. You do something like what, Corey? Pull out or go from state to state messing with women? Is that what you do, Corey? I mean, if you can hold your own, but let me know what you talking about, Corey. Let me know what you talking about, nephew. Let me know what you're talking about. Because, like, and this guy was like, they was going to move in, sign a lease, but something she did wrong threw him off. That's why you get to know people, because you don't know them. You talking to them on the phone. You talking to their representative for the most part. You ain't talking to them. You talking to who they want to portray to be to you, right? And I got another friend. He go from state to state. He down here now. Down here where I'm at. He was in North Carolina when I was in North Carolina. He was in Charlotte when I was in Charlotte, right? Shouldn't be pulling out wrap up. Age is real, right? Uh, and he found girls with good houses. He had one in Cleveland. Nice home. Like they got good jobs or whatever. Good, they making good money. And in my mind, I'm trying to understand, like, why would you, if you doing all right for yourself, why would you dumb down and mess with somebody that's not doing so good, right? Rasheen, you said they dangerous. Why would you mess with somebody like on that show I watched last night? Put a ring on it. That one girl, Shorty, she with that dude. Clearly, he's too immature for her. Do y'all watch that? He looks younger than her. I bet he probably is, but he looks younger than her. So his maturity level is not where you need it to be, and he can't have those grown man conversations that you want him to have. Now she been with him 3 years, and she realizes she don't want to be with him. And she told him that, and he got to acting all silly and goofy and crazy and drinking. Like, he's too immature for you. Even though I am thinking about, you got to watch it, because yesterday it got real between them. It got real between them, that couple. It got real because you could clearly see that she don't want him. Because they were talking about the money. See, they let some stuff go. And he said, she said, are you going to be helping paying the bills? Like, and so he was laying on the couch, and she said, get your feet off my couch, or something that I bought. Like, I don't know how you can expect, first of all, human nature. If you doing all the everything, paying for everything, buying everything, of course there's going to be a level of disrespect that's going to automatically happen between you and him. You're going to automatically disrespect him from time to time because you doing all the everything. When a man is looking out and doing what he's supposed to do, you have the utmost respect for him, right? I ain't on none of them now. I done got rid of them. I've been on a few. I tried Black People Meet a couple times. I was on the Facebook one. I just discovered how to take the Facebook one off. How to get off of that one. So I didn't know how to get off of it, and my friend told me. Right, not equally yoked. Exactly. But see, I think what happens is you just like him. He cute. Ooh, you like him, right? But he ain't got enough money for you, because she do something with the radio or something, right? And she live in Atlanta, downtown, in a high rise. That her rent probably $2,500 or something. Like, her rent got to be high, real high. Probably her rent is high. It ain't no $1,800 or nothing like that. Her rent is high, right? So how do you bring this man in where you got all this nice furniture, you paying this high rent, and then you knew he didn't have much when you got with him? And she said that he told her he was gonna do this. Of course, that's what they all say. You know, and he ain't helping paying the bills, and you know, like you can't even be around me. You ain't helping pay no bills. Not in my house. Not in my house. You can't. You know, if you ain't helping me pay no bills, you definitely can't be in my house. You can't even probably come visit. Because as a grown man, you know that it's some things that she gonna need some help with, like take the garbage out, cut the grass. You know, just whatever, right? But I know, but see, but then you get, and I know ladies like that. So you got control of the relationship. I don't want control, but you got control. Then you mad because he ain't doing. You picked him. He was like that when you picked him. Like, that's the part I don't get. When you picked him, he was like that. So you thought he was gonna change, and then she talked to him a little crazy, right? And now he's tired of being talked to crazy. But the whole time they were on the show, he always made stupid looking faces. Like, he just too immature. I want to like to know how old he is. Matter of fact, how can I figure that out? Oh, this is my cousin that text me. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Hey, Glorious Love. I met my husband online 12 years ago. Really? Online was happening 12 years ago? But he passed away. Oh, my condolences. I'm sorry about that. Now I'm thinking about dating again, but the online thing. It's crazy. It is crazy because people are using it for the wrong reason. Like, I hear dudes telling me that women is naked. They send naked pictures and You know, it's basically used as a trick site, you know. Uh, oh, I met someone online and moved to a state and ain't never. Did you? And how does it work out for you? Worst case scenario, I'd sign my own lease. How did it work out for you, nephew? And you moved right in with her and had never met her? Y'all, that was some good conversation. That was some good conversation. Now, I'm going to be transparent with y'all, right? I'm going to be transparent with y'all. So, yeah. Yeah, welcome to the Jack Squad, Glorious Love. I'm going to be transparent with y'all. So, I have talked to dudes. This is when I didn't really know what I was doing on the dating site. I'm just being me. And I have talked to guys. I remember I talked to this guy. I want to say he was in Detroit. He was in a whole nother state. And my car was in the shop. And I got off at night. And I talked so good to him that he came and picked me up. He came from Detroit. Was he in Detroit or Pittsburgh? He was some hours away. He came and picked me up. Right? Now I told him, you can sleep in my other room and this, so on and so forth, right? And when he came to pick me up, y'all, this is when I ain't know no better, because now you got to FaceTime me. He came and picked me up, and he was so unattractive. So unattractive. Now, from the pictures, he looked okay. He was doable. But when I saw him in person, and he smoked cigarettes, I think, too. And I think he smoked cigarettes without the filter. That would really stink, right? And I had him take me home. And I put him in the other room. And that morning, he had to leave. I'm trying to think that I even let him stay. I'm trying to remember. I don't even know if I let him stay. I ain't sure. My coworker met a man on Facebook dating, and they dated for months. And she went to West Virginia. He had a... They do. Listen. I told y'all the story before. This guy, and he was a nice looking guy. He made good money. And I would have talked to him had I not discovered that he had a woman. I met a nice guy recently, and we've been vibing, but today he told me he has custody. Oh, no. And now I don't even want to talk. I know, Mo. I know. I can't. Well, I'm talking to you for. I ain't about to put no barrettes in nobody's hair. I ain't combing no hair. I ain't helping you with your period when you get that. I ain't doing none of that. Yeah, smoking turns me off, Kimmy. Smoking turns me off. Because your breath, right? Your breath. I can't do your breath. But I had this guy. He came and he got me. And he was so excited. And I felt bad after that. I think that's why I have bad karma. Because I done did dudes wrong. I felt bad after that. Because I think I made him go home. I think. If not, he had to leave it to crack it down. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's what happened, right? Then I met a guy. My car had another problem with my car. And I met this guy. And he was mad with his girlfriend. And he said something to me on the app. And we talked for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, right? And I said, well, I need to go to my sister's house and get some money or something I needed to do. He was in a whole other state, too. He came, took me to my sister's house. I talked with him all the while he was on the highway. Took me to my sister's house. I got the money, came back to my house. And then I think he thought something was about to happen. I said, no. And then he went home. But, no, I ain't putting no barrettes in the hair. I ain't doing none of that. Glorious Love. I ain't doing nothing. My kids is grown. I got grandkids. I don't want to do nothing. I see little Tommy, don't try to introduce him. If I happen to see him, cool. But I really ain't into that. Because I don't know. First of all, I don't know if I like you. So I'm not getting ready to be all engaged in your peoples. I'm not doing that. I knew what you meant, Mo. I'm not doing that because I don't know if I like you or not, but I'm a hopeless romantic. I have hope, though. I have hope. But I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to go to Mars. I have not, me and my friends and nobody that I know have had a horror story. Like somebody did something. Because if you talk to guys enough, this is what I know from being single for 5 years. If you talk to them long enough, all the crazy and everything you need to know going to come out. It's going to come out. I don't do dating apps anymore. Yeah, it is. But dating apps have worked for my friends because a few of them. I know, that's what I'm saying. They work for mine too. Let me tell you, I don't know if I told you all this funny story. So this guy, this is when I didn't know you should FaceTime and what all you should do because I was newly single. And the guy came to my house. He been talking good. He was talking good, right? And he looked okay, but I hadn't FaceTimed him. Child. When he came, he was taking me, matter of fact, this is when I first moved to Charlotte. I hadn't even started working. This was right before the pandemic. And our time is with older people, but it seems like they all white on there. And you got to pay for it. I ain't paying for no more of them. I paid for black people to meet a couple times. I ain't doing that. And so the guy, he came. He was going to take me to breakfast. He was this breakfast spot. And it's just this kind of meat they eat down there in Carolina. I can't remember what it's called, but what is it called? But they served that. He was going to take me and buy me this breakfast, right? And then I need to go to the beauty supply. Y'all know I love the beauty supply. And I want to go get me some wigs and some other stuff before I start work, right? And he said he would buy me what I wanted. Okay, fine. Hey, Leslie. He said he would buy me what I wanted. Child, when the man came to the door, when he came to the door, I almost slammed the door and sat back down on my couch. Oh my God, he was a creature. He was an absolute creature. Now that picture that he put up had to have been old, long time ago. That's another thing. They catfishing, like it had to be old, right? His neck, he was wrinkled. He looked really older than what he said he was. His neck was wrinkled. He had on a big jacket that looked like it belonged to his son or something. Yeah, he looked like a creature. Oh, I could hardly stand to eat breakfast. You eat breakfast, they sitting on the other side, right? I was like, damn, Jackie. Woo, you get through this. And then when I went to, we ate, and then we going to the beauty supply, right? He gonna buy me some stuff. So when we get to the beauty supply, he was following me around, and probably if I liked him, it wouldn't have got on my nerves. But because he was right in my footsteps like a little kid, it was getting on my nerves. And I said, I'm gonna go sit down over there. Go sit down over there till I finish, right? That was all wrong. Like, ooh, it was horrible. And so we took me home. So now the next day or so, he called me and like, yeah, I want my baby to come over. And I'm thinking to myself, who is the baby, right? And so I guess I was telling me to pay for this because he spent about $100-something in the beauty supply, right? I guess, and then he might even gave me some money too that day or something. But I guess it was time for me to pay. I guess I was supposed to pay back what he did, right? And so I felt so bad, y'all. But I was like, I don't know what I told him, but I got him off the phone, then I blocked him. That's when I started blocking folks. My block game is strong. I got so many numbers on my block on both my phones. I don't even know who them people is, right? But I felt horrible. But he shouldn't have tricked me. He should not have tricked me, right? He shouldn't have tricked me. He shouldn't have tricked me. And I went to lunch recently with a guy. It was a cold alcoholic. Now, he had his own place. Worked a job, had a car, he had all the stuff, right? Met a guy, we talked on the phone first. We used to talk day and night until he said that he had to tell me something. Oh, Lord. That's what they always do. His child's mother needed a place. That happened to me one time. You remember that, Mo? Listen, the dude, he was nice. But when I got there, I realized he was an alcoholic. Now, on the phone, he was saying he don't drink that much. He might drink a beer every now and then. And I don't really care if you drink. I just don't like drunks. I don't want nobody with no habits, right? And, child, he didn't have, oh, Lord, he had no teeth up there, but he could talk well enough that you couldn't see that he didn't have, it was something going on with his teeth up there at the top, right? It was something going on with the teeth at the top. And so we eating. And so he had told me on the phone, he was like, every time I go somewhere, people always get in my conversation because I'm cool like that. Everybody like to talk to me, right? Okay, fine. Because people talk to me all the time, too. Child, we go to the restaurant, we eat outside because it was outside. You could eat outside if you wanted to. He was talking so loud, the guy at the next table said, what y'all talking about? So he looked at me and said, see, I told you. That's because you talk loud, nigga. You talk, everybody can hear you. Everybody, right? And notice his teeth was out. Then his skin, right? His skin was off. And then when I went in his house, it smelled like cigarettes. Now, he said he didn't smoke. But it was like somebody had smoked back-to-back cigarettes. I hate that. And he said, well, it was his lady, some lady was over his house smoking cigarettes, right? Now, he said him and his wife divorced because what did he say? They was arguing all the time. But what I think it was, people when they drink, they have dual personalities, right? And they both was in there drinking and clowning and carrying on. He said the police had to be called. Like, y'all too old for somebody to be calling for you to be calling the police on her. She'd be calling the police on you. And I realized he was just a bum. He just had a job, and his house was decent. It was very decent, but I don't like drunks. I don't like drunks. Yeah, I don't like drunk. I don't like people that's alcoholics. Matter of fact, two guys since I've been here was alcoholics. One guy was a cold alcoholic. He said, and he had a good job, but he did not know what to do with his money. He did not know what to do with his money. So of course I did, right? But he claimed he didn't drink, and I hung out with him for a few days. About that fourth day, I guess he was like, "Shit, fuck this. I need to drink," right? And I called him. We talked on the phone later on, right? He was cold drunk. I'm talking about drunkity drunk. That quick. He just went home. I was like, "You drunk?" And he was so drunk. I said, I guess he held it long as he could. Bless his heart. And he never called me. We had a conversation and he hung up on me. Because I was like, "You drunk? Why is you drunk?" Like, I don't get that. He hung up on me and never called me again. A lot of these guys are just the rejects. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I know people. I said, well, maybe I can't see. Maybe something wrong with my eyes. Maybe I'm picking them wrong or something. But after people lie. Then once you meet them, if you meet them, a lot of times I don't even meet nobody. I just, because they blow it. They live with a woman. I told y'all that story about the guy. That's what I was getting ready to tell y'all. He said he liked me. This was in Charlotte. He reached out to me not too long ago. He said he liked me and this and that. He got a good job, nice place and all this. And we talked a few days, and then I didn't talk to him no more. Didn't think nothing about it. Then he called me back again. Because we had exchanged Facebook. He called me through Messenger because I guess he didn't have my number or something. Called me through Messenger. And as he's talking to me, y'all, I'm looking on his page with him and his girlfriend. He just run off at the mouth, telling lies, right? And I see the pictures. And not only was they pictures, they dressed alike. They was that couple. They dressed alike from head to toe. They was a dress-alike couple. So he just talking. So I'm looking at the dress-alike pictures. And at first, she was older than him. And at first I said, well, maybe that's his auntie or his mama or something. But then they had a picture. Looked like they was in a limo. They was in the back seat, and they was cuddled up. I said, oh, this is his girlfriend. And I kept digging deep while he talking to me on the phone, and they dressed alike. They had matching plates on their cars. Everything matched. It was matchy. It was matchy. I said, oh, you one of them, right? So while he talking to me, y'all, I sent him a picture of him and the girl. Now, this how dumb he was. You go call me through Messenger and think I'm not going to look on your Facebook. As we talking, I sent him a picture of the girl. And this is what he kept doing. He kept hanging up and calling back. And he was like, my phone died. So if your phone dead, how'd charge up that quick? And why I keep dying if you got it on the charger? So that was the girl probably was entering the room or whatever, right? And so, I'm telling you, they all liars, El. They all liars. And so he said, I said, well, who is this? And I kept sending the pictures like, who is this? So the first time he said, now. I said, now what, nigga? Who is that? Right? So he said, well, that's his girl, and they in an open relationship. So now, where do I fit in this open relationship, right? I said, because I don't like girls. I don't know what y'all doing, but I don't like girls. He said, well, nah. And he got a little upset with me. He said, she wouldn't like you no way. I like you. She don't like you. She wouldn't like you, right? Okay, nigga, because I don't like her. So he said, that's when he got to telling me they was in an open relationship and so on and so forth, right? He just lied. I met a guy, I forgot about this. I met a guy not too long ago. And we was FaceTiming, because now I have to FaceTime. If I talk to you more than once or twice, I need to FaceTime, see what you look like, right? You can talk to him, Janika. Don't be scared. You can talk to him if you know, your intuition, mine's anyway. God always let me know. Usually I don't even meet him. right? I don't meet him. I just talk to him on the phone. And after about, to be realistic, after about, you can have a good one conversation, maybe a two. But that third one, some stuff is going to be revealed, right? Because I talk for a long time. I make you say all kind of stuff. I make you tell everything. So, and if you don't want to tell me nothing, if you had nothing, or if you don't talk, then I know you got something to hide. Yeah, that's what they said. That's what he said. Open relationship with her little ugly self, right? She looked like his auntie. She was looking over there looking like auntie, right? Cause he was like 48, and she looked every bit of 60 something to me. I don't know what she was. But yeah, you talk to him. Listen, I ain't trying to deter nobody from it, because like I said, I know good stories behind it. You have to talk to him. You know, you don't tell him where you live and nothing like that. Nobody know where I live, nothing like that. But you talk to him, right? And generally, after one or two conversations, you'll know. And what happens is, if you show who you are and they own some bull, they're not going to call you no more, no way. They don't call, because they know that you're not the one. Whatever they was looking for, and they don't think they can get it from you, they're not going to call you no more. Trust me. They're not going to call. Mo, tell them. They're not going to call you no more. They're gonna leave you alone, because they can't get what it is they're trying to get. Because a lot of guys just looking for sex, right? So if you ain't talking ussy, ick, they don't, you know, if you get to talking about let's get some money together, or, you know, just talking way above their head, they ain't gonna talk no more. Because if I find out something, I will drop. Yeah, you definitely gotta drop it. Listen, I block you. I don't even have to say nothing to you. I'm just gonna block you. That's all I'm gonna do. We ain't got to talk. We ain't got to do nothing. I'm just gonna block you, and I'm cool. Because I know that there's some sincere guys like me and my friends, sincere women, some sincere guys out there, but it's like a needle in a haystack. It's like a needle in a haystack, right? Because so many people are lying. But I'm telling y'all, it's easy to catch them in a lie. Like I'm about to tell you about this guy. So I met him. He was nice. He worked a job, had a house. He had all the stuff. Okay, cool. And he was FaceTiming me, right? My friend and his now wife, she's a lawyer, met on eHarmony. Oh, with the paid subscription. I hear the dating sites you have to pay for it. I thought eHarmony was mostly for white folks, though. I don't know if a lot of black folks is on eHarmony. I paid for Black People Meet. I know a lot of my friends paid for Black People Meet and ain't met nobody on it. eHarmony, I would have to look into that. eHarmony, I think you gotta show some stuff. No, they ain't worth a penny. So he was FaceTiming. So I said, okay, when you going home? You got off work, go home. He kept talking to me in the car, which is another clear sign. Whoever that asked me, you be scared. When they talk to you in their car and you have long conversations in their car, they live with a woman. Don't be fooled like he just so interested in you and he can't get out the car. No, he lives with a woman, right? So, dude, he get out the car and he said, well, this is my house right here. Go on in there. Because now I'm suspicious. Go on in there and talk. We go on in there. He didn't talk. He's like, well, I'll call you. I got to call my lawyer and I'll call you. He had all this, something about a lawyer, right? Okay, whatever. So, I called him. You know, after a couple hours, because I'm not really thinking he lived with a woman. I called him after a few hours. It goes straight to voicemail. That was day one. He called about midnight. I was asleep, but I didn't want to talk or whatever, so I didn't answer. I don't think I talked to him. So, no, I didn't talk to him. So the next day, same thing. He calling me all day long. But when he get home, it goes straight to voicemail. So the next time I talked to him, I said, why did your voice? No, well, I told you I be talking on the phone, and I ain't know, and this and that. And I saw you had called. He lived with a woman. So he kept lying, and I broke him all the way down until he told me the truth that he lived with a woman. But he don't love her. And he sleep in a different room, of course. And I said, so now what? And so he was trying to press me like, you don't like me? I said, I don't know you. Like, I'm supposed to be with him. I don't know you, bro. You live with a woman. I said, there's nothing you could do for me. Your money is already, and time is already invested in somebody. So he's like, my family don't like her, this and that. I don't care what you're talking about. She in your house. And, well, I ain't going to just put her out. Okay, whatever. So a few days went by, maybe a week. He called me back and say, he was off. Could he come over? Can you come over? First of all, I don't do the can you come overs. If you come to my house, we going to be intimate. You my boo. I like you. New people don't come to my house. You don't come to my house. There's no coming to my house. I like to sit and watch TV and be comfortable with myself. You can't come. And he kind of pressed me about it. I said, you can't come to my house. I can't come to yours. You definitely can't come to mine. No, ain't no coming to my house. So then he says, I said, plus you got a woman and all that. Go ahead on. He's like, well, you knew what it was. Oh, now I know what it was. So since you done told me, I'm supposed to be cooperative with that. No, sir. But a lot of guys, that's what they do. They can't talk at night. They can talk to you all day long, text you all day long. Once they get home, not happening. Clear giveaway. I told y'all, if he don't take you to his house, it's certain things that I know you lying. And a lot of guys talk real good. This is another one. They talk real good, but they ain't got no car. I like to take you out. How you gonna take me? How you gonna take me? I had a couple guys tell me, well, you got a car. Well, I'm taking myself. If I have to pick you up, I feel like the dude. If I'm the dude, what that make you? Yeah, what that make you? And once I say that, they don't want to talk to me no more. Yeah, people out weird. That's what I'm saying. And you know what? My son's grandmother used to tell me a long time ago about people coming in your house. I think she was so crazy talking. Now I understand everything she was saying to me about them bad energies and letting demons walk right up in your house. I understand all that. I understand all of that. You can't come to my house. Right. That's what I'm saying. Look, like, I want somebody. I met a guy recently at the gas station. He was way younger than me, though, right? You're implying I'm stupid. And that's the part I don't like either, L. You think I'm smart. I'm not smart enough to see the game. That's what I'm saying. And it offends me. I'm offended. Now I'm even more angry that you tried to play with my intelligence. That's a good point, L. That's how I feel. Have you had any days that you like? Nope. Now, being transparent, like I was going to tell y'all before, because I am a gold digger. I'm a gold digger. I've had some dates that they paid like they weighed, but I didn't like them. And we probably didn't ever talk no more. Once we went out and did whatever, ain't no more talking. Because they ain't what I'm looking for, and I'm not what they looking for. See, a lot of guys is dating above their level, if that makes sense, right? Like, if you like to sit around and smoke weed and drink beer, once you meet me, you know that ain't me. That we're going to do something else. That's not who I am, right? Several and taking men on these apps pretending to be. Yeah, plenty of them. I done talked to several of them. I have seen my friends' husbands on dating sites. Like, I wouldn't say nothing, but I've seen their husbands on dating sites. Yes, I have. With their pictures, smiling, right? Listen, I don't know where the honest, real men are. I know they exist. I ain't saying they don't. I know they exist. And I'm going to keep hope alive. I'm going to keep hope alive, right? But a lot of these apps, listen, I don't know what to say. Because, for one, if you don't have a car, and none of them don't, you're not ready to date. Do you understand what dating mean? Matter of fact, I put on my thing, I done erased it now. On my Facebook, I was so sick of the dating apps. I put on my your introduction or whatever it is. I said, look, y'all grown men. I don't want to see no pictures of your dog, your mama, your kids. Let me see what you look like, right? Let me see what you look like. And grown men should need to be able to step up to the plate and be men. And I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying, because I'm going to just talk about y'all on my YouTube channel anyway. So a lot of guys will be like, don't talk about me on your channel. Well, if you don't do nothing stupid, then I won't. I can't promise you that I won't, but if you do something stupid, you're definitely going to be talked about. Thank you, Teresa. Hey, Teresa, thank you. Let me tell y'all, I think maybe next summer I might wear my hair. But I just love wigs. So, I've always loved wigs. Now wigs are trending and everybody wear wigs. But I just love wigs, right? And that's another thing. It'd be some guys on the dating app talking about they want a natural. Oh, I got to tell you about this one man just this week. So, I told you I don't like old dudes. I don't like them, right? But I'm going to give give him a shot because he got a job. He buying his house. He got a nice house somewhere in Georgia. And, he got a couple cars. He got things going on. So, okay, cool. So he too slow. He was too slow talking for me anyway. But we talked a few days, and then I ain't hear from him no more, and I don't be thinking nothing about him. They are having a ball. They are. And it's like you pick what you want, right? And women are going for it. So anyway, but they don't know I'm picking too. So we talked a few times, but he ain't really talking about nothing. And he had married this woman so she could come into the country. She was, I don't know if she was African or Jamaican. She was one of them. He married her so she could be in the country. He was telling me about that. They divorced and blah, blah, blah. And he just bought this house a few months ago. So he called me one day and said, yeah, I'm going to say something. I don't know what other people do, but I think you look better without makeup. That's what he said to me, right? With his old ass. He said, I think you look better without makeup. So right there, y'all know what that tells me? He may like a basic Betty, but it tells me that he's insecure with himself, right? That's what that tells me. So you want me to dumb it down to please you. I said, well, I'm probably not the girl for you then, because I wear makeup, wigs, lips, gloss. I do all the shit, shiny shit. I do everything. Paint my nails, toe. I do all the stuff. I'm a grown woman. And he said, well, I heard that. I know that's right. So I said, well, I'm going to have to let you go. I'll talk to you later. And I blocked him. I never to talk to him again. Because how you going to tell me? We got 25 people. Hey, 25 peoples. I'm, like I said, I'm new, y'all. And I like talking to y'all. But I just be tired sometimes. But I went and got some food today, y'all, just before I came here. That was not good. The one restaurant that I really, really like, they went way up. You used to get a meal for like $17. They $20, $30. They something stupid now, right? Soul food. And I like conversating with y'all. But the thing is, I've got to grow my channel. So I need y'all to share, tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your neighbors, tell everybody. But it's growing though. It is growing. Yeah, I blocked him, Kimmy. Like, you what? Now when you see me, you seen all the pictures of me. You should have never said nothing to me. Ain't nothing changed. I look just like I look now. I look on them pictures. I look the same. Like, what you mean? And then he had the nerve to say, Kimmy, yeah, because you be glowing more. Now I started to cuss him out. Sis, I started to cuss him out, right? Like, bitch, what? How am I be glowing more with a dry face? Get the fuck out of here. You just didn't want nobody to see me, or you insecure with yourself, which you should be, because he wasn't my type no way. I don't like old dudes. I don't like young dudes either. I don't know what kind of dudes I don't know. Because if you like, I tried talking to guys that's 48, 49. They ain't all the way there. Now, if I find a mature one, like I told my kids, if you see me with Ray, Pookie, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I done found my happy. I'm looking for my happy. I done found him, right? But, you got to be, I need a retired street dude. Somebody know how to still put his clothes on, know how to have fun, ain't sitting around looking at Gunsmoke or what's that other shit old niggas watch? Some other shit, some black and white cowboy movies and all that. I don't want him. It was a guy. Yeah, it was a guy here, my friend, and he would be all right, but he when he drank too much. He got his own place, nice place, and all that. He ain't got no car though. He catch the bus everywhere. He's scared to drive, and he drank a lot, right? But he talks stupid sometimes. When I can't stand if I ever talk to you and too much stupid come out your mouth, I probably can't talk to you. You can be my friend, but we really can't be communicating like that because you too stupid. I can't do stupid. I can't do foolish. You can't be foolish talking. Like he told me, he said, well, if it wasn't no pandemic, this was last year, would you be going outside? Of course I would. Yeah. I like to do stuff. He was like, oh, no. So he wants somebody to just sit and look at the wall with him. And, he ain't got no business. And I hate when dudes say, yeah, I done did all that already. So you going to stop living? You done living? I don't like that. Yeah, that's what they do. They be, you know, them old shows, black and white shows, or you know, like they all, and you know, this is another one. This is another one. This is another term they use for y'all that ain't been on a dating site in case you decide to get on one. If they ever say I'm laid back mean I ain't doing shit. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't doing nothing. That's what laid back mean, right? I met a guy. I've got to tell y'all about him. I didn't meet guys. I met a guy and I needed some work done in my yard, right here. So of course I had to go get him, but I wanted him to do this work, and he, you know, he had to give me gas. But I had anyway. I want to do this work, and he did it. He did it, right? And so I was talking to him, and he. What happens, and my girlfriend told me this before. She said she had a very nice house, and she said she always drove nice. And she said a lot of times she had fun with guys and, you know, talking to them. Then when they come to her house, they act weird, right? So I didn't know nothing about that because I was with somebody. So what happens is, I think, because this is what happened to dude. Once he came in my house, he came inside and walked around, looked around, he realized he was way out his league. Way out, right? So he did all the work. He did a good job. He did a good job, right? And then when I was taking him home, he was nutted up. He couldn't talk. What's wrong? What's happening, right? No, I didn't meet nobody at the Black Rodeo. You know what? The people are friendly. The people are very friendly. I'm thinking about going to Montgomery on a regular basis because it's only 2 hours away. They're very friendly, and probably if I had went to the after party and everybody was going to the after party, I'm sure I would have. Because the guys that was sitting next to me on this side, they got up and left early. They was with these ladies, and they took them niggas on about their business. And so, but I didn't meet anybody. But they were very friendly, though. Change to staying home dating. Exactly, L. Exactly. We don't sit in the house. Sitting in the house is when we've been dating, kicking it. We having sex. You my boo. We cooking butt naked and all that. You don't just come. Dating ain't coming to my house. I had a guy tell me one day, you know, you can get a bottle. I don't even drink, so that don't excite. All that shit don't excite me. You got to come bigger than that. Get a something to drink and watch a movie. Nigga, do you know I watch movies every day, all day? You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You got to take me somewhere and entertain me. I've been like that all my life. All my life. You have to take me somewhere and entertain me. We ain't sitting in my house. When you sit at my house, that's because I like you. We cool. Once you come to the sit at my house level, I like you and we cool. Yeah, that's what they say. But if they say laid back, they ain't doing nothing. And so you know what too? It's strange. I ask guys like, what you like to do? Do you know that's a hard question for them to answer? What you like to do? Well, I work. I said, what you like to do? How you have fun? Well, I don't really do nothing. Be with my family, you know. I've heard some of the craziest, dumbest stuff. I had to pull it out of them. It's like pulling teeth. Long, what you like to do when you have fun? I met a guy, y'all. He had everything you could have wanted, right? Right around by me. He had a couple horses. He had a goat. Why he had a goat, I don't know. And he lived, I think he lived in Ellenwood, but it's like 15 minutes away from me, right? And I said, well, how you have a goat and horses? So what I didn't know is that down here where we at, if you got more than 5 acres of land, you can have animals. So he had a lot of land. He had a nice house and all this and all that. But he was going to enjoy that with himself the rest of his life, right? Listen, sis. They don't know. Like, girl, I can say a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't know who all looking. But listen, I don't play. Charmaine, no, I don't play. Like, I don't play. Like, because I feel like this. If you interested in me, you have to show me you interested. A lot of these guys, they want you to keep calling them. Like, and my girlfriend had told me that before I got single. She was like, these guys want you to chase them. I'm like, really? These guys want you to chase them. But anyway, back to the dude with the goat and all that, right? So I asked him, he had all these cars, all these trucks. He make money, he doing all this stuff. So I said, well, what do you do for fun? He said, fun? Like that was a foreign word, fun. I like it. So he was sitting in his yard. We was FaceTiming. He said, well, I like to, look outside and look in the earth. And, oh, nigga. I was like, what? You got all this money, all this land, all this property. You're going to be right here by yourself forever. Because it looked like His house probably stank. He had a goat. I can't see his house being that clean. He had a goat. I don't know. And you like to be outside. He was a cowboy. He was like, I'm a real live cowboy. Because I was telling him I was going to the rodeo. Yeah. And, yeah, that's what they want you to do, Kimmy. They want you to chase them down. I have told a guy told me, well, I done called you. You don't never call me. I will reciprocate phone calls. But if I call you once or twice and you don't call me back or you don't do it to me, and I'm forget all about you. I forget your name and everything. I'll straight forget all about you because, that's not what I'm doing. And I'm not used to doing that, and I'm not going to do that, right? Because there's an order of things. It goes in order, right? If you like me, you got to court me. You got to date me. We got to have some fun. We got to create some memories. We got to have some experiences. You ain't just coming over here. Now, if that's all you worth, like I told a dude one time, I said, if that's all you want, you just want to be the fuck boy, okay, that's what you want. I can treat you like that. He was like, no. Well, you got to know what to do. You got to know what to do with a grown woman, or quit trying to date somebody, and you ain't got nothing to date them with. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no car. The don't have a car irks me. It was just like, why are you here, sir? Why are you here? You don't have a car. Where you going? Where you going? You don't have a car. How you gonna pick me up? Girl, listen. I'm so sick of these Negroes. I don't give up on them, though. But I'm sick of these Negroes, though. I'm sick of these Negroes. I'm so sick of them. And, that's what used to get on my nerves with Kevin Samuels. He talking about high value and this and that, women. These niggas ain't shit, okay? They ain't. Now, and if you've ever been listening to Kevin Samuels or watch the video and then you look in the comments and the guys are saying all this negative stuff, if you look at them, they somebody don't nobody want. I figured that out months ago. They don't nobody want them. That's why they mad. But, I'm getting ready. Now that I done had the 3 shots, right? I done had the 3 shots. I wear my mask, but I'm not as afraid of folks. But soon as I get unafraid, something happened. My landlord called me yesterday, and I hadn't heard from her. And she said her and her husband and her kids had COVID. They just got over it. So I'm like, I went and visit my son. Nobody where he was at was wearing a mask. He was like, COVID over? I said, COVID is not over. It's not over, right? So she told me that yesterday, that her and her husband and her kids all had COVID. And she said it was her 2nd time, her husband's 3rd time. But I believe for y'all that had COVID that many times, y'all never wore a mask. These some of these not mask wearing white folks, right? Because there ain't no way you can be wearing your mask and you got COVID 3 times. I don't believe that. Oh, you need to get away from them people you've been around. But I'm still hopeful about love, right? But I got all my close girlfriends. We all single, right? We all single. Yeah, we're all single. And all my girls is together. Like, that's what boggles my mind. But I ain't even gonna say what I was gonna say, but and yeah. We all still single, right? Like, are we asking too much? Is we asking too much for you to have a car, your own money, your own place of residence, not your mama, daughter, grandmama, niece, nephew, or the roommate? Like, I never met so many dudes that got roommates in my life, ever. What you say, sis? They don't know about you. You are one of a kind. You rare. You coming real, so they better be ready. They gotta be ready, sis, but they ain't. Florida, you leaving tomorrow, Mo? Ooh, I can't wait. Mo going to Florida. And as soon as she gets situated, I'm getting in my car and I'm driving down there. Oh, you leaving tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Sunday? So you flying? Yeah, of course you flying. I'm tripping. I'm single. It's crazy out here. Nick, you is not single. We have went over this, Nick. We have discussed this. You are not single. You got a good dude. Y'all might not put no label on it, but you got a good dude, Nick. You are not single. I don't even want to be bothered at this point. Some men are looking for a woman who don't have it together. They want to, yeah, they like Captain Save a Hoes. Dude, my ex was a Captain Save a Hoe until he realized I didn't need saving in that way, right? That's what he liked. He liked Captain. That's what he liked. He wanted a Captain Save a Hoe. But listen, what I want is just a grown man. That's what I'm used to. Grown men coming in, baby, how you doing? Where you want to go tonight? Oh, babe, I know where we can go today. Let's go to dinner. Let's do that. You got the ideas. You got the thoughts. Let's roll. I'm with you, right? Girl, I can't wait. Yes. Yeah, Nick, you know better, Nick. Move, Mo. Yes, Mo. And don't. Mo is my sister friend, right? It's hard for men, too. Corey, it ain't that hard for you, Corey, because a man, let me tell you, now, I've had the discussion for years. A man chooses what he wants, right? A woman can't see a dude and be like, oh, I like him, I'm going to go get him. You can, and he may play with you, but if he didn't pick you, he just going to play with you, right? A man has to choose you. I firmly believe that. Yeah, you can walk up to a man and say some shit and he going to like it because he a man, he's an animal, and he may hit you, he may do some things with you or whatever, right? But he didn't pick you. A man has to look at you and pick you and be like, I like her. That's just my opinion, y'all. That's my opinion. And men, see, if a man, let me tell y'all this. If a man do the right thing, he can get any woman he want. He can look like a creature. If he treating her right, somebody gonna like that creature. If he treating her right, if he's being a gentleman and he's being all that he can be for her, y'all done seen ugly dudes, fat dudes, all them. You be like, how you get her? Cause he treating her right. That's why he treating her right. You know, that's why. That's how he can. That's why he with her. You know, I want somebody who we can put some money together and grow an empire. That's what I'm looking for. Somebody, and I'm cause I ain't met the love of my life yet. I ain't met the love. I want to be in love. I don't think I've ever been in love. I've been in heavy like, but I don't think I've been in love. Women out here playing too and don't have much to go on. That is true. That is true. But nephew, the job for a man, if he like a woman and she ain't where he thinks she need to be, it's his job to build her up to that. And maybe she can do that. And it don't have to be money. Build up her confidence. See, everybody got a role to play, right? Build up her confidence. Boost up her self-esteem. Because a lot of women out here suffering from low self-esteem. I know that because when I'm talking, I ain't got low self-esteem. I don't give a damn what you like. I don't care if you like Beyonce, long hair, green eyes, big booty. I ain't got none of that shit, right? But I'm confident in who I am. And when I'm talking to guys like that old man talking about he like you without makeup, nigga, you like me without makeup, you don't want nobody to say nothing to me, right? They're gonna say something to me anyway. But yeah, it's, you know, a man's job is to build you up. You know, it's his job to he's your safe zone. You're supposed to be able to crown his shoulder, you know, and because most women have it in them to do what they need to do, right? We're the creators, right? We create life. But sometimes you need somebody to lift you up and give you a little push. Dating apps and dating services sometimes say that it's hard for some sisters to find a nice guy because some brothers on apps, yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm married at first sight. Well, let me tell you this. When I was this is one reason why I left and came here. In Charlotte, if I went to the store, and I know y'all done heard me say this before, if I went to the store 3 times a day, because y'all know that's all I did, go back and forth to the store. If I went to the store 3 times a day, every time, damn near, I'm going to see a black man with a white woman. Every time. Every time. Every time. And it was so disgusting to me. It was so disgusting to me. Why? Because I'm pro-black, right? You can like who you want to like, love you, you know. People say you don't know where love coming from. I know where it's coming from for me because I'm not looking that way for it, right? And if that's what you like, that's what you like. But for me, it was discouraging and disparaging because, especially down there where that's a slave state, right? Y'all ain't learned nothing from fooling with them girls. Like, you know, and then, like here, I haven't met many men. I talked to a couple guys or something like that outside. But guys will speak to you and say something and hold the door. They're very gentlemanly and all that, right? And when I was in Charlotte, them niggas wouldn't even look at you. They with they white girls, they ain't even stunting you. They not stunting you, let alone hold the door. There's the door slam right in your face. They ain't stunting you. They was not stunting black, not really. And I was so shocked. Like I said, being the Carolinas is a slave state. That's where they brought the slaves in at, right? South Carolina, I was amazed at that. Like, y'all really getting down like that. Got their little mixed babies, you know. I was like, oh, Lord. So, you know, it's a pandemic. And then once my daughter moved, I started going back and forth and realized, oh, I miss seeing black folks. I miss seeing us. You know what I mean? Janika, they was really on that there. And the people there, I ain't taking nothing from nobody, love everybody. But the people there, if they born and bred there, they have a slave mentality. And at first I thought it was just me. I thought it was just me, right? And then I meet people that weren't from there and had been living there, and they said the same thing. I met a lady just the other day coming out of Dollar Tree. She's been here since 1999 in Atlanta. But I think she said her people was from there, from Charlotte or something. She just engaged me in a conversation. And she said, well, I want to ask you something. And she was whispering, wasn't nobody around. She was like, but I heard that they got people in the Carolinas have a slave mentality. I said, they do. They do. And for y'all that don't understand what I'm saying, it's like they're not aggressive people. They're very passive, and they go along to get along. They ain't breaking no rules. They ain't doing nothing that they ain't supposed to do. They not, listen. It's real weird. I can't explain it, but they definitely have a slave mentality. They definitely have a slave mentality. And one of my girlfriends, she's a subscriber on here, and she's become my girlfriend. She said, she used to live there, exactly where I live. And she said, that's where you go. She moved back to her home state, Baltimore, or D.C. or Maryland, one of them. And she said, that's where you go to die, because it's peaceful, right? And so, that kept rolling around in my head, and I was like, let me get out of here. Even though it was a goal, it was on my list, I checked it off, I did that. I let dating apps go. I think I may try to network with some trusted family friends who know some good picks. Yeah, now look, my cousin, this is my younger cousin that just texted me a few minutes ago. Now she out, she's a real cute girl, and she know a lot of folks. I'm going to hang out with her. I've been trying to get with her since I've been here. And she just I'm going to hang out with her. Because I would tell anybody, I'm not discouraging nobody from the dating app. Because like I said, my girl Tanya usually be on the lives with us, but she just got married in April, and she's with her husband, I'm sure. She met him on the Facebook dating app, and like I told y'all, my coworker, him and his girl just got married Christmas, and they met on Facebook. So I mean, it's not impossible, and yeah, me either. I've got to have a black man. Like that's all I'm attracted to. I'm just attracted to black men, and really, the darker the better. I'm just because a black man is strength to me, and I don't understand why they don't understand who they are. See, most black men, especially on these apps, don't understand who they are and the power that they have. They don't know it. Charlotte is like that. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Charlotte like that. It's like that. Not as much because it's a little bigger, but they definitely have a slave mentality. Because see, I worked in Charlotte. Definitely have the slave mentality. It's so weird, y'all. Like, when I moved, I said, before I left Cleveland, I said I want to see how other black cultures live. That's why I moved to the South. Because there is a difference, right? And just because it's a difference don't mean it's bad. It's different. They were very friendly people. That Southern hospitality is real, right? Now here in Atlanta, because it's such a hodgepodge and mix of folks, if you see older people, they have that Southern mentality, right? But when I was in Alabama, oh my God! Matter of fact, I was just thinking today, I'm gonna plan me another trip because it's 2 hours away, and I'm trying to find me if I can find me one friend in Alabama, Montgomery. I'm gonna be trying to go to some juke joints, some after hours, somewhere, because they just seem like some real fun people. I'm talking about real fun people. Listen, they wasn't pretentious. When I tell you I done seen some of the country shit I ever seen down there, right? The gold teeth, the whole country situation, but they was fun. Oh, Gloria, you tried to be attracted to them, huh? Now, I don't want to talk because we got mixed company, but let's say I could talk to you. Maybe. I ain't never did it. I've got girlfriends that do. I ain't never talked to none, but I've seen some okay looking with some handsome ones to be white guys, right? I know that's right, Leslie. Black men are my love. I know that's right. Mine's too. But I can't. So let's say I could talk to you, and I might could go out with you. But when it come down to some other stuff and intimacy, ooh, you can't touch me, bruh. Cannot touch me. And I don't want to see your tube and it's pink or whatever color it is. I don't want to see that. That's gonna be a straight turn off. That's gonna turn me off and run me out. No, I like that. Black men are my love language. I know that's right. Woo! I know that's right, y'all. Y'all know my show come on tonight. My show come on tonight. Both of my shows. What? I love my one of my subscribers just sent me some info. Listen, Love and Marriage Huntsville come on tonight. And Love and Marriage DC. Now, if y'all ain't watched DC and know that couple from Real Housewives of Potomac, they was a perfect couple. Now she making like he ain't that good of a husband. She gonna mess around and lose her husband on a reality show. Don't do it. Don't do it. But that's my shows come on tonight. One of my subscribers just sent me something that said Martell had a fight outside. It's on live at this moment. What? How do I do that? Had a fight outside. Look at Jay Lee's corner. Let me go to Jay Lee's corner. Martell done had a fight. Oh, Martell losing it. Martell losing it. Oh my God. I don't know how to. Oh, on a good note, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all this when it first came on. Gladys Knight turned 78 today, looking good and gorgeous. Okay. Yeah, she turned 78 today. Miss Juicy is out of the hospital. She's at home healing. She's talking, and she's at home healing. Okay. What else? Who else I keep up with? Oh, they watching it right now. Let me see, child. I think some new people just moved. Oh man, I don't know how to do that. I gotta turn this down. Oh, they at a rodeo? What? Wait, I got to watch this, y'all. So Jay Lee's corner, one of my subscribers, it's going on right now. Jay Lee Lees corner. Some live footage going on. Something with the Huntsville people. She said Martell got in a fight. I wonder, but I see Melanie on the screen. If he saw Melanie with a man and had a sucker attack, because I got to watch this later. Because even though it's live right now, yeah, Miss Juicy, she looked all right. She looked all right. I watched the live of her. But, Martell did an interview with somebody, and he was talking like he was just so in love with Melanie, and they so cool right now. And they say the baby mama side piece went live at the same time. Like, her problem is, now I watched her a couple weeks ago. She was like, I ain't going live no more. This is it, y'all. 2 minutes, 1 minute. I ain't never coming. I ain't going live no more. The man don't want her, and what she thought was going to happen didn't happen. And she had called me. I told her that wasn't going to happen. He liked you when he could sneak around with you. You had that baby. The quickest way to lose a man is have a baby bound. And you ain't the wife or the good girlfriend or number one. That's the quickest way to lose him is have a baby bound. Okay? Because he ain't no more cheating now. Fighting Marceau. What? What? I think Marceau would win in that fight. What y'all think? You think Marceau could whip Martell? What? He was fighting Marceau. What? What happened? Oh my God, y'all. What? What? Production. Wait, she sending me another text. What'd she say? Hold up. Production. What'd she say? Production is filming this. It was a good event outside Wanda is giving. Also, it must have been at Wanda. Wanda getting her... Child, Wanda's so messy. You can't tell me that Wanda, when she was younger, was fighting all the time. She was fighting all the time because she's just so super messy. Yeah, Marceau would win. That's what I said, because Marceau got, Martell is handsome. He got a body and all that, but I just think Marceau more of a bull. Matter of fact, I like Marceau. If anybody on there, I have a crush on Marceau. I have a crush on Marceau. Even though he's narcissistic and he's, I don't know if he's narcissistic, but he's controlling. That's the word. He's very controlling over Tisha, but Tisha, that's her personality. He wouldn't control me, but I have a crush on Marceau. Yeah, she is. Like, she just walk up in the set and just blow it up. Like, first of all, Wanda couldn't come, and maybe production make them do that, but Wanda can't come to mine. You can't get in, Wanda. No, you can't get in. And then she came last week. She had on that. It's gonna start with that. That's why I can't miss it, y'all. It's gonna start with that. They still at Kimmy's son's house at the housewarming, and she walk up in there with that tight dress on, look built up like an old bad Buick, walking around from room to room. I'd have slapped the shit out of Miss Wanda. I'd have slapped her and put her out. Yeah, I like Marceau. Marceau, you know, Marceau is a handsome man without even trying. He's a handsome man, and yeah, he pleaded with his wife on the camera. Who pleaded with who, Janika? Who pleaded with their wife? Marceau pleaded with Tisha? Who pleaded with who? Oh, see, listen, y'all. Unlike Martell with all the disrespect. See, listen, y'all. Don't get on a reality show if you got skeletons in your closet. Many of them, I understand why she did it. She wanted to get the bag. But like they said, they knew about the infidelity before the show even started. And why you thought it was going to be cool? Because it's going to get exposed. Wasn't Martell begging for a job with Marceau? Yeah, just last week. Well, not begging for a job, but to do work with him. To buy into this company. And Martell was asking to get his ownership, right, back with Marceau at the company they started together, right? Me either, Glorious, but that's what I'm saying. Me either. For me either. I like him black, blackity black, right? Marceau with Tisha on the lattice up in the car with his, right. But you know, listen, I didn't like the way he did that because if y'all want, Tisha was hurting. She was crying. Tisha knows there's some truth to that, but she tried to make it look like something else to the world, right? I wanted him to hug her and say, baby, you know, I would never do that. He kissed her hand. Like, come on, dude. She a big whiner. Yes, she is. And if you don't do, now did you see Kimmy the episode when he told Tiffany, the moment you don't do what Mel wants you to do, she gonna cut you off. Like she did Destiny. Did you see that part? Which I already knew that. I already knew that about, you know, sometimes when I make my videos about them and some of her lovers of Mel will tell me Mel is this and Mel is that. She is a very accomplished businesswoman. I ain't taking none of that away from her. Kudos to her. Get down, right? I'm happy for her because I felt sorry for her the way she got did with that marriage. But her personality, her as a person, her as a friend, no, I don't like. No. Because she wants you to do what she wants you to do. And it don't work like that in friendship. Marceau is slick. He knows he's out there in the streets. He would never tolerate their behavior. Heck, no. Yeah, like Marceau picked the right person for his personality. He picked a timid, passive, don't talk too much female. That's what he picked. That suited him. Destiny and Melanie was going to butt heads sooner or later. Yeah, because Destiny is strong-headed, and Melanie is strong-headed. But Melanie ain't really about that life. That's why she always walks away. That she talking about her brand. And you know, man, if you beat a girl up, you slap the shit out of her, it ain't gonna hurt your brand. You just slap the shit out of her, went on about your business, right? But she says stuff and then walks away. And then she got a little Stormy, big-nosed ass, being her hitter, right? Now, Stormy has a lucrative cosmetic line or business as well, because I follow her, because I thought that was her. I wasn't too sure, right? She looked a little different. But I follow her on social media. She has a cosmetic line as well. That's probably where Mel got the idea, and that's why Mel was hanging around her, so she could pick up little nuggets and tidbits, right? She ain't around, because see, that girl has an estate. They're home, and they acreage is so big, they have an estate, her and her husband, big boy, right? So that's why she around her. That's why she around her. That's why she was around her, and you know, and so she's over there talking about them girls, and because why would you come to the party, you that upset with Destiny? Why would you ask Destiny some questions that you should be asking Mel? Like, if Mel don't like her, why are you asking her? Ask Mel. Like the girl kept saying. Like, I didn't get that part. Big-nosed. Yeah, she is. I don't like her big-nosed ass. I don't like her because she come tough. She country tough, right? And she probably strong as shit. Because when she stood up, she was flat-footed, right? Like, she looked kind of strong, Des. You know, but Destiny got a lot of issues and situations, and what Stormy was gonna get was all that aggression and aggravation that Destiny went through for the past year. That's what Stormy was gonna get. I believe Destiny would have won the fight, but it was going to be a battle because Destiny got so much in her that she got to get out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got to see that. Production is feeling. This is good. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Listen, y'all. This is what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to do this for me. I need y'all to like, share. Y'all always comment. My peoples that's on here now always comment. I love y'all. I need y'all to like and share. Put it on your social media, on your Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I did a few TikToks. Sis, Charmaine, did you see my TikToks? Girl, I did a couple TikToks. I'm going to do some more when I get time. Yeah, Melanie do talk too much, and then she run away. She talk a lot with that Mickey Mouse voice, and then she walk away. Yeah. I'm mad. I spent $20 that I ain't have on some food that I ain't really like. I hate when I do that. And I was hungry, so I got fish, and then I told them to give me 3 pieces instead of 2 of some whiting. The macaroni and cheese, I ain't like. And I read the reviews. That's what made me get it, because I would read the reviews. Macaroni and cheese, I ain't like. The greens was okay, but they didn't have no juice in them. How you not have the greens don't have no juice in them? But I'm going to eat on it. I'm going to eat on it probably tomorrow. Because once I eat once for the day, I'm cool. But anyway, y'all, I need y'all, if y'all can, you got to do it right here. My Cash App is on my page, right? If y'all can. I'm going through some trying times. I ain't shame. I'm going through some trying times right now because I was trying to help somebody and it didn't work out. Whatever. Yeah. Anyway, y'all. So I'm getting ready to go in here and watch. I got to call my cousin. I got to watch this. Y'all make sure y'all watch it. It's Jay Lee's Corner. Wait a minute. Let me tell them something. Yeah, Jay Lee's Corner, and see what it's all about, y'all. Now, I'm going to try, y'all. Kimmy, I might need you to give me a nudge. Mo, I might need you to give me a nudge, like text, like, okay, Jackie, we going to go live today? Because I need to go live. Like most YouTubers need to go live. I don't be having the time, and I be tired when I have free time. Okay, sis. Yeah. So anyway, y'all, don't forget, when y'all get a chance, when y'all can, because I'm trying to do some stuff, right? Anybody that don't have a t-shirt, get with me so you can get a t-shirt. We're going to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville and Love and Marriage DC. And I may, if I ain't tired, because I'm trying to go to church tomorrow. If I ain't tired, I'm going to might go live tomorrow too, so we can discuss these 2 shows. How about that, y'all? Because I got to go live more and more. I knew to. You love it? Okay, Corey, check me. I'm almost sure, y'all, but don't be mad at me if I don't. But I'm almost sure I'm going live tomorrow, probably early in the evening, before my other shows come on, like 5 or 6 or something. About the same time, 6:30. I'm going to go live tomorrow, so we can discuss Love and Marriage Huntsville and DC, y'all, okay? So anyway, love y'all. Like, share, comment. Tell your friends. And if you can, Cash at me. All right, y'all. Bye-bye.